Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Meatwagon here, and we're back with, what did we call this? Strategy with Fails, Part 2. Running on the map 5. We got the ray gun. We got the snowball gun. We got claymores and monkey bombs. And we've yet to use the monkey bombs still. So, running a normal strategy here, which is, obviously like the last video, beginning of the round, teleporting into the Pack-a-Punch room and waiting for the carnage when the doors swing open. So, here we go. Let's see what happens. You see that little counter up there when it counts down to 1 over the door? It's time to get it on. Wait for your claymores to do their work. Throw out some snowballs, and look at that. There's a death machine right there. So, let's start off with one of my, what I consider fails here. I've got death machine and insta-kill. And look at this. Just going to town on them. I start spinning my pirouettes right here. just going to town. But watch how close I come to getting downed here. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about multiple fails. I've got a death machine and insta-kill and double points. Look at that. I almost went down right there. Now that's just ridiculous. I just cannot control myself when I get the death machine. Lay into the trigger, start going to town, and even with an insta-kill, I get probably, what do you think, 3-4 swipes there? One more, I probably would have been dead. And talk about your all-time stupid epic fails that would have been. But, so I just, a little warning, when you get the death machine, you're not invincible. I mean, I think you're actually, you get like a false sense of security with that thing, and because you're moving slow and all the noise and the excitement of what's going on when you got it, they pretty much surround you. So just watch out when you grab the death machine. The other thing is when you first grab it, if you kill someone real close to you and you grab it, there is about a second, say about a second or so, while it's switching guns, that you don't have any gun in your hand. And in one of my other videos that happened when I was kind of just, I pinned myself back in a corner and it popped up right in front of me, and as I grabbed it, I got swiped and went down, and that was it. So watch out, you know, you got to be careful when that stuff pops up, because there is a short period of time when you can't actually fire back. So yeah, you see, I keep kneecapping these guys. That's what you want to do if you got the ray gun. Go ahead and shoot for their feet. Take them out, take their kneecaps out, get them into crawlers. That way, towards the end of the round, you got plenty of time to come up here and hit these switches and get ready for the next round. Just kneecap those dudes, man. Blow their knees off. Make them into stumpies. So, alright, just finished off round 24, and I have a feeling it might be that a-hole, the Pentagon Thief, coming out. So I'm just going to wait here for him. And yeah, it's him. I'm going to give him a little snowball treatment here. Make him into Frosty the Snowman. Watch this. Tell you, getting this guy, to kill this guy without him taking a gun, if you got this gun here or the ray gun, it's pretty easy. I just keep backing up. I'm walking backwards shooting him, and then I just own his ass. Look at that. Pentagon Thief. Beat it. Get out of here, dude. You got no game anymore. As long as you get the right guns, you can own that dude pretty good. Just get up top, though. You know, you wanna start off with some distance between you and him. Now, here again, look at me. I'm looking at the switches, and I know since I just got him that it opened up the teleporter to the Pack-a-Punch. And I haven't played this since, so again, I still don't know that if you wait there for that to disappear, if it turns the switches back to the original position. And if it did, that would cause a whole lot of trouble for you. So I went ahead and just jumped in here. Not really that big of a deal. I'm just hoping enough of them spawn out there, and it looks like they did. So same thing here again. I mean, it's pretty repetitive. It seems though you get a lot of drops right here at the beginning. So look at this. Insta-kill, hammer, max ammo, bomb. That you get a lot of drops at the very beginning. So that's why jumping into the Pack-a-Punch room is a real good idea, because you're going to get a lot of drops there. I usually get at least one of some kind. And you can see here with the insta-kill, I'm just hitting them with the snowball, because one shot will take those guys out. I don't want to waste ray gun ammo. I don't use the snowball gun that much, so might as well use it during the insta-kill. And I got some questions on how many shots it takes, and to be honest with you, I don't exactly know, but watching through this video, you'll see if I hit him 3 times, it looks like it completely freezes him and kills him. If I hit him twice, it slows them way down to where when I come back around, they're actually waiting for me. So remember that. If you're not going to finish them off with the snowball gun, be ready for them to be there when you come back around, because it slows them down so much, it'll throw off your timing. So either hit them just once, and what it's probably doing is taking away you know, X amount of health that they have. That way, like, 1 ray gun shot will take them out instead of it being 2, or you just kneecapping them, something like that. So keep that in mind. You know, that's a good strategy to use if you have the snowball gun. If you want to just A, slow them down, you know, a little bit, or B, slow them way down with 2 shots, or C, kill them, freeze them with 3 shots. And usually I'll shoot into a big crowd of them. I don't want to really waste a shot on just one, but sometimes I do. You can see how easy it is to kneecap these dudes. I'm just walking around slowly. And the reason why I keep doing that to these guys is, 1, is to get them down and get them out of my way, but 2, to make sure I have enough crawlers at the end of the round to get up there and flip those last 2 switches on the top, so I don't leave myself hanging when the round starts. Again, I know this is repetitive, but you can see as the rounds get higher and higher, I'm basically doing the same stuff. Moving around slowly. And again, it really depends on what weapons you have. Now, if I had an LMG, or if I had any gun, let's say I had the Commando, if I had the Galil, if I had the RPK, whatever it may be, and I had it upgraded, instead of running around with the ray gun, what I would do is, when I'm moving forward, I would have the ray gun, and then when I know a bunch of them were grouped up behind me, I would turn and just gun into that crowd with your upgraded weapon, or your regular one. It doesn't even have to be upgraded, as long as you can get ammo. That's why the MP5 is pretty good, because you can buy ammo, but up into these higher rounds, you won't be able to go upstairs and get ammo until the end of the round when you flip the switches. And you're going to go through your ammo really, really quick. You'll probably go through it right as soon as you come out of the Pack-a-Punch room. Because you can, if you got a regular gun, you can shoot through those doors before they even open, and you'll see you're hitting into that pile out there and racking up a bunch of points. So if you got any kind of regular gun, whether it's upgraded or not, it will. You can see my claymores I put down here. I got a couple of claymores around that table, but right here, if you're just shooting through these doors, if you shoot through the left door, basically just off center, you're going to be hitting that pile big time and racking up some points. So if you're doing this strategy with multiple players, do that. Have a couple of guys with probably the LMGs, something with big magazines. Oh, look at this, grenade fail. Yeah, nice. Nice timing, dude. So yeah, have them shoot through the doors, and you can build up a bunch of points, and you can soften them up pretty good. You may not kill them, but you can soften up really good. Look at another death machine. And here comes another fail. So I stand here thinking, all right, I got a pretty long stretch here where I can pick them all off, but watch to my left here. All of a sudden a guy appears. Oh, where'd that guy come from? Right here. So I'm trying to look down, and you see if the indicator starts to blink. I know I don't want to be standing here with only my ray gun. So right now I got to get moving. Right now, get moving. Get moving. There you go. Look at that. Look at that. I took a couple of bad swipes there too. Again, always putting myself into bad situations with the death machine. I love getting it, but I got to figure out a better way to utilize that thing. It's probably really good in 4-player, because you're gonna have a lot more zombies, and you can probably get 5,000-10,000 points with that if you got enough zombies that'll line up for you. But in solo, I don't know. I seem to get myself into more trouble than I know what's good for me. So who knows? I take what I get and I use it. It is what it is, as they say. See right there, there was 3 shots into that pile. So the front guys I probably got pretty good, but I think you'll see when I come around here that there'll be some guys waiting for me. Let's see. Yeah, look, see, they're totally frozen in place, but not. I needed one more shot to finish those guys off. So Maybe in a group of them, it might take 4 shots because the guys behind them, behind the front dudes, aren't taking all the initial damage. So it just depends on the angle you get. If they're all lined up like that, just be careful. Luckily, when I came back around, they were so weak that 1 shot was taking out multiple zombies. Not that big of a deal. And I'm still thinking that some of these guys are pretty weak if they're walking around. They've been hit with a snowball gun. So there wasn't too many bad fails in part 2 here, but part 3's got a couple pretty stupid moves that I do. I can kind of tell you a couple what they are. One of them, I want to say there's a drop or something that happens right up here. Yeah, right in this area. And I go to get it. And in avoiding one of the zombies, I actually go through the teleporter. Which was really, really stupid. And I don't remember exactly what it was, but you'll see. And then the ending is really, really bad. So I saw that drop there, and there's a bomb right there. I don't want to get the bomb because I don't have the switches upstairs switched yet. So ignore the bomb, but I do want to come back around and get this carpenter. Go ahead and block up all the windows again. I think that they're pretty much all spawned in on the map at this point, so I went ahead and got that. But definitely avoid the bomb. You can get a bomb if it's real early on, but other than that, just don't get it. Don't get it unless you're in a lot of trouble, because you're just going to make more trouble for yourself if you do get it. You won't have time to come up here and flip these switches and get into position for the next round. And that's usually one of the bad mistakes that people make. You see a drop, you instantly go for it. Give it a second, think about it, look and see what it is, and think and say, you know, do I want to get that or not? Obviously, if it's max ammo, you want to get it. Insta-kill, you want to get it. Death machine, you want to get it. Carpenter, you probably want to get that at all times. The bomb, nah, stay away from it. The other thing with the carpenter, though, is if it's early in the round, you might want to think about that. Usually coming out of those doors, if it drops it, I'll get it because I have to. I've got to run through it. But what can happen is you clog up you board up all the windows, and as you start making your laps, they're spawning in from all directions because this circle is really small in here. You're not isolated to one part of the map, and you want to try and be able to control the spawns yourself. By doing this method, you're controlling the spawns, you're controlling the guys behind you, and you're controlling when the round's going to end. That's the key to this strategy. It's not that it's the best by coming in here and doing all this stuff. It's the best because you control the spawns and you control the end of each round as long as you're careful and don't make any mistakes. Alright, so that's going to do it for part 2. Thanks for all you guys watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for all the new subscribers. And we'll see you next time in part 3. Later, guys.